11. All right, good. Good blessed Monday evening, June the 7th, 2021, and it's about 6:47.
6:40.
6:40 p.m. I'm here in Charleston, not Charleston, but I'm in Carbondale, Illinois, on Oakland Street, and I want you to see where at. I'm at 400 F 3136 Oakland, where my son Bryan Lamar was found dead. And I just want to let everybody know now, I don't have no confidence in the Carbondale Police Department. After meeting with one of the investigators, I'm going to show you something that they want me to believe. Up here is where my son's body was found. And I want y'all to pay a close attention to this here. When I seen the pictures of my son hung, look at this real good. The thing is tied. This is too short. But I want you to see what I seen. I want you to look at this real good. About this much is hanging out. His face, his nose is smashed up to this. His face is smashed up to this. And now, how is he going to come over here? He's hanging down here, but it's coming through here. Do it make any sense? Do it make any sense? That it's coming out through this, and it's tied tight. Now, if he's hanging down there, it's going to be like this. But the only way it can be like this, coming through here, is this had to be tied first. Then somebody put the loop around his neck. But look, all the way in his forearm is inside of here. His other hand holding on to this. Now, forehand with the money balled up in it. This muscle all the way inside of here. And the other one is holding somewhat on here. Now, if rigor mortis spat in, somebody brought him here because this would have been, I didn't bring a belt, this would have been hanging this way. Ain't no way if he came over any way, if he came from this way, this wouldn't be lying like this and then come through this. He would have had to squeeze through this. This is what, and then the detective's trying to tell me that I don't see what I see. So I told him I don't need to talk to him no more because I know my son and hang myself. Does this make sense, y'all? Tying this here, his body is hanging down this way. But yet, how did this get this far where it's leading down? How did it get like this? How did it come through this? Unless he squeezed through the bars. I know he didn't. I'm just going to say this here. I don't trust the Carbondale Police Department. I don't trust none of these leaders down here because they ain't spoke out about it. I appreciate all of you black and white that been speaking up against, about what happened to my son. And how you doing? You live around here? Don't put that on me.
I'm not.
Did you hear about my son being hung up in here? Did you know my son was hung up here? Yeah. Was it the Indian? I know I talked to the Indian people. They said that they had seen. You ain't putting that on her, is it?
No, sir.
Yeah, I illustrated it. I know he didn't hang himself. I think somebody killed him and brought him there because he had money balled up in his hand when they cut him down. How is you gonna hang yourself with money balled up in your hand? I think somebody killed him. His two T-shirts was around the corner on the Sycamore side on the 3rd floor. Does that make sense? In the winter time, but just keep us in your prayers. If you hear anything, please let me know, because I don't trust the. No longer I trust the Carbondale Police Department. You know, because after I talked to them, I seen something that I know ain't right. There's too many things that ain't right, and they keep on trying to say he committed suicide. I know he didn't commit suicide. No, he didn't live there. He didn't know nobody over there. Right. Nobody. Do it make sense? No. You go over here and go on the 3rd floor, leave your t-shirts there on the 3rd floor, then come over here with their fire extinguisher from over there, sit it up here on the 3rd floor, and then hang yourself. How you gonna hang yourself with your hand balled up? And then his arms, his forearms, you ever seen them railings inside of there? No, I haven't ever been. If you go on YouTube, go to Raymond, Raymond, Ivy YouTube channel, and I illustrated it all. But from the way I seen his body in the body bag, and the way I just seen his body when it was hung up on there, ain't no possible way he did it himself. Somebody killed him and brought him up there, and what they trying to do is looking at every avenue that they can to say it's a suicide, but ain't no way. And ain't nobody heard nothing. You see what I'm saying? Keep us in your prayers, though. I will, sir. All right, I was videoing. I didn't want to put you in the video because I didn't want people to think that you around here trying to help me, you know. But there's a lot of people in this town trying to help. What, you got a boxer there? No, it's a pit. A pit? Oh, okay. Yeah. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you and God bless you. But this is what the police want me to believe. This is around his neck, and I showed y'all the way he was hanging. Ain't no possible way this part gonna be on the other side where that bike is at and come through them bars, and he be hanging down like that through them bars. Ain't no way it's gonna happen. But I just want to let y'all know, you know, I mean, the police know now. I let them know that I don't need to talk to them about anything anymore. All I want to do is wait until they get through with their investigation. But don't put them in there. No. How y'all doing? Hey, I just wanted to just say, I don't know if y'all know, on March the 19th of this year, on the 3rd floor in this building, my 45-year-old son was found hung. He told me, yeah. I just went to the police station. I seen him in the body bag with his hand balled like this, with money in it. Ain't no way you're gonna be able to do it. Tied, and then you know, Rick and Morty set in. But then I just went to the police station and seen the way that they said they found his body. Ain't no way. I don't know if you know how these things are structured. Do you know how they're structured in here? If you will, go to my YouTube and you look at it, and I illustrated it. Ain't no possible way. My YouTube is Raymond, Raymond, Ivy. Ain't no way he hung himself. Ain't no possible way. The police, all they was trying to say is suicide, but then that was when I first came down here in March the 24th. But then on the 25th, they seen my YouTube channel. Then now they saying it's a death investigation. But what they trying to do, and then what's so strange about it, ain't nobody in this area knew nothing about it until they seen my YouTube. And I think I talked to you before and telling you, and you didn't know nothing about it. The YouTube channel, and it's real popular, is Raymond, Raymond, Ivy. And I'm going to tell you another thing to go on. I'm talking about thousands of people in this town, and about 80 or 90 something share my YouTube. It's on WTF Carbondale. It's what's the look on there. These people living in this town don't know nothing about it. In the newspaper, I went to them several times. I went to Isaac Smith. I contact Isaac Smith by email from the Southern. I contact Marilyn Halstead from the Southern. I contact Lori Cross from the Southern. I talked to their receptionist, Lori, from March, April, May, and this is June. They ain't even printed it in there. But it's people in the town, black and white, is speaking up against it, because when you look at my video, you will see no way he hung himself. Matter of fact, I'm making a video now. I don't have y'all in it, but I'm making a video now going up there to show them something else. But I have several videos that got thousands of people that's watching and don't none agree with what the police is saying. The police is trying to clear it up. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't want the students from SIU to be afraid. But it was people in this building, 2 females told me that they was afraid and some had moved out. But if you can, keep us in your prayers, and if you will, spread these. These is my son's 2 younger sisters. All we want is justice. You see, he got money balled up in his hand.
I'll look at the video.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Is that a Cubs hat you got on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm originally from Chicago.
Good. I thought you were just bringing up
I'm originally from Chicago, man. Wrigley Field, go Cubs. Hey, y'all have a nice one.
Take care.
I want to show y'all something else. This is the corner here. Sycamore and Oakland, y'all. Down there where y'all seen the first video y'all gonna see that I made today, it was down there by that red building. This building here, y'all, on the 3rd floor, my son's 2 t-shirts was found. On the 2nd floor, it was a mask found. And they don't even know if that's his or not. You see what I'm saying? Then I looked at the picture of his gym shoes. One of his gym shoes had blood on it. I don't know what that's at. But I'm gonna show y'all something. All around here, there's no cameras. Y'all seen the guy that I was just talking to. I didn't even show him, but he remembered me from down here last time. And he had said he gonna look at my YouTube because he said he never heard of it. Now this going in the back of this building. The 2 fronts, it's where the mailman bring their mail in. But this is how people normally enter. They normally enter through here. At nighttime, no cameras. Somebody could have brought my son's body into this building from this part here, took him, and see these doors here when you go in and go in the apartment, because the Indians let me in their apartment and showed me the front apartment where I just came illustrating. You can go through here, go to their apartment, and then come out that same part that we just came out of. So somebody could have just hung him up there because they know ain't no cameras nowhere around here. No security at all. You see what I'm saying? But somebody killed my son. And all I'm going to sit here and do is just wait until they get through with their so-called investigation, because I'm going to let y'all know the death investigation is not leaning towards murder, it's just leaning towards suicide. They said that there's nothing showing them that it was murder. You see what I'm saying? But yet your arms, your forearm is inside of that metal. I mean, your muscle is all the way in there, and your other hand is holding on to the bar like this here. That's evidence somebody set him up there and money balled up in his hand. And then the way that this was situated, I'm going to let my window down and show you. How you doing, ma'am? Don't put on the thing. Hey, I don't know if you know, on March the 3rd, the 19th, it was a black guy found hung around the corner.
Bryan Johnson.
My son. My son.
Hello, Bryan.
Oh, you the one that I just seen on the thing.
No, I was not on anything.
Okay, don't put on
I'm
the
not.
thing, because I was videoing.
On anything.
All right, I'm going to close for right now. I just want to let y'all know, I want to show them something right quick. But you knew my son real good. I ain't got you on the video, though.
Okay, it's okay.
Do you think my son would have killed himself? You don't know, huh?
I can talk to you.
Let me show y'all something here. Now, did I open the door, baby?
Hmm?
This thing tied up like this here, y'all. It's tied up on the top now. It's tied up on the top of that railing up there. And we'll just say this is what my son's face was. Now, if he hung himself, it'll be down like this here. But let me show you how it is. You remember them 2 bars? A bar separating here? Put an imaginary bar here. A bar here and a bar there. Instead of this being down here where he was, his neck, he was hung at, this was going through the bar and then down here. How is that possible? How is it going to go through 2 bars? You see what I'm saying? Is he going to be straight down like this here or straight over there? Somebody murdered my son. Peace be still.